Hi guys, it's Reece Henley here for Victory and Vice's podcast on the countdown to the European Championships. I'm putting each competing nation under the microscope, assessing their chances at this summer's tournament and giving my verdict on exactly where I think they'll finish.
Poland have largely gone under the radar in recent years as perhaps a nation that has been on the brink of a major breakthrough in the international scene. However, at that very same time, because they have gone largely under the radar with what is a promising squad, they have perhaps not quite received the criticism they should have for not delivering at major tournaments. With just one quarter-final since 1982 in any competition, Poland could arguably be seen as one of the most underperforming nations in the world. I get the sense that eventually the Poles will find the winning formula and put a run of results together in a major tournament that could see them enter the latter stages for the first time in decades. Could that time be during this summer's Euros? Well, that's up to the players. So let's take a look at who we should expect to see in the Poland squad. Now, as I mentioned earlier, Poland have in their ranks some top quality and in some cases world-class players. For example, in goal, Wojciech Szczesny of Juventus is one of the world's top keepers, and when he's on top form there aren't many better. However, Poland's weak spot for a long time has been their defence. It seems that they have never been able to assemble four defenders all in their prime at the same time. For example, there was Kamil Glik, who was at one point one of the top centre-halves in Europe for a short while, and Lukas Piszczek similarly was huge for Dortmund at the start of the last decade. I do expect both of these players to start at the back, but they are in the autumn of their careers, Glik now playing for Benevento in Italy, and Piszczek has fallen out of favour in Germany. I do think that these two will bring valuable experience, but with the other two defenders being likely made up of Southampton's Jan Bednarek, who has had an inconsistent season at best, and Rebus of Lokomotiv Moscow, Poland will likely be exposed to some of the stronger teams and will likely need to rely on the attacking players to dig them out. Indeed, Kamil Grosicki, Krzysztof Piatek of Hertha Berlin and Peter Zielinski of Napoli will certainly be able to add quality in the midfield. But where Poland's squad really shines though is in its attack. They have a quality target man in Marseille's Arkadiusz Milik, who will be aiding the star man Robert Lewandowski. This is the man who lifts Poland's team from an average run-of-the-mill nation to a side that can beat anyone. Just as Bale is to Wales and Modric to Croatia, Lewandowski has to hold the hopes of a nation on his shoulders and score the lion's share of the goals. Now, with regard to Poland's group for this summer's tournament, it's not bad. Group B will be made up of Poland, Sweden, Slovakia and Spain. The comment I'd make here is that with the exception of Spain, Poland would be considered the best of the rest, even if there are no relative minnows such as North Macedonia, Scotland or Hungary. Poland will rarely get a better chance to get 2 wins as a minimum to progress from the group, and if not 6 points, 4 points will almost certainly see them qualify in second or third. The interesting thing about this group is that finishing second isn't actually a bad thing. Second place in Group E sets up a tie in Copenhagen with the runner-up of Group D, which is likely to be England or Croatia. And to be honest, I see no reason why Poland can't beat either of those two teams over one game. My personal opinion is that they'll get to the quarters, but barring some exceptional luck with the nation they end up playing there, I think that'll be the end for Robert Lewandowski and Poland. So what do you think? Will Lewandowski carry Poland, or will the Poles disappoint their fans yet again? Let us know in the comments, and please don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell to be alerted when I give my verdicts on the other nations' chances.